you first open up Shotcut, you will see this screen right here. Shotcut's a fully free editing software available on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So download it, it's pretty small size. Once downloaded, this will be the first thing you will open up to, no matter what time you're editing. So the main thing we have to focus on here is the new project tab. So select the folder from which you want to bring in your original clips and give your project your name. And then select your video mode, which is the resolution and frame rate of your video. So I'm going to give HD 1080p 60 frames per second. If you can also choose automatic, which is the frame rate and resolution of your clips that you add. So then once you're ready to start your project, click start and click on open file. Click on open file to open up the clips that you require. So today we're only going to need one clip, as this is just a test clip. So I'm just going to select your clip and open it up here. I just selected it and open it. And then you can start editing. So this is the main editing tab. So what you're going to see here is that up top you're going to have the file, edit, video settings, help tab, and up here you're going to have open file, open other files, save, undo, redo, peak meter, properties, recent, playlist, timeline, filters, keyframes, history, and export jobs. So these are the main tabs. Right here is the filters tab. So there's two tabs right here, playlist and filters. Filters is where most of your filters, so all the major editing effects and overlays will be in filters. Playlist is where you can add all the clips required in chronological order. Besides that, down here you have the big timeline where your entire video is going to be. So first, when you insert your clip, it's going to stay up here, which is what's it's called a window. So you can go right to the first or to the end. You can rewind, you can go forward, you can play from here. So this is your window where you can preview your clip. So first thing you want to do, step one, is to drag. Hold onto your video and drag it to the timeline. Now your timeline is here. So this is your timeline. You can slide this bar right here to move from the horizontally, and you can slide this to move vertically. So this is what's not called a layer. You can add multiple layers if you wish. So here you can lock the layer, meaning that you cannot edit it. We're going to unlock it. You can mute it. You can stop the viewing. This is the RGB parade, and these are the jobs. So if there's a video already being exported, it will be showing here as well. You can also X this out if you wish. You can also check out older clips from recent. You can X these out. So this is when, if you X out everything, this is what you're going to see. This is your preview and your timeline. So you can really choose up, based on your preference, what you want at what specific time. So this white thing right here is referred to as the playhead. You can move this by this gray space, or this empty space. You can move it around. So you can play through your clip. Check the audio and everything. There is no audio in this clip, but you can detach the audio if you wish. But detached audio, it's movable and whatnot. So yeah. So the basic thing of editing obviously is trimming, splitting, and cutting. Trimming a clip is adjusting the length of the duration of the clip. Splitting is splitting one specific clip into two, and cutting, which is cutting out a specific part. So in this video, we're exactly at the 10-second timestamp. We're going to split the clip using this clip right here. This is called split at playhead. You can click on the letter S on your keyboard, or you can click on this button. So you can split it. So you must first select which clip you're clicking on. So I've just split the audio. I'm going to select my video here, and I'm going to do the same thing. So once split, you can, exactly at the precise point of that playhead, you can adjust what portion each clip will be at. So this second clip, I want it to be overlaying over the first. So I'm just going to move it. So this creates a transition. Transition is really important, so make sure to keep that. So now you can play through it, so now we just created a transition. So from here, you can add filters. So this is really, so I don't really need to trim much, but say I want to trim everything to the. So this button right here is what's called toggle snapping. Toggle snapping is basically a magnetic force. So say I want to move this clip. Just say, right? Say I want to move this away, right? When toggle snapping is enabled, there's sort of this magnetic force that will pull two clips together. But say you don't want that, you can disable it, and it's less precise. So you have to actually move it directly to that clip. So also make sure that the audio proportion to your clip is at the same level of your video. So this audio clip is actually it should be proportioned to the first clip. So I'm just going to drag it. So I want toggle snapping on. So this would be really useful because now I can just move it and there will be a magnetic force which pretty much magically pulls these two clips together instead of wasting time on trying to drag them to both. So I'm going to lock the audio because I've done editing with the audio. But now I want to add some filters. So I'm going to select the clip, the video, and I'm going to click on filters. And then I'm going to click on the plus icon right here. So there are so many filters for both video and audio. I'm not going to do anything for audio today, but I am going to do some for video. So I want to do some color grading. I want to correct the color a bit, so I'm just going to click on color grading. And we're just going to select, and we're going to start color grading. Color grading is a very complex topic in general, and it'll probably take more than one video to even cover the topic. So today, I'm just going to do some basic color grading. So the shadows, I want to lift it a bit. I want the shadows to be a bit higher. And then the midtones, the gamma, I want it to be a bit darker. And then the highlights, I also want it to be a bit lighter. Now we're going to bring it down a bit. So these are the basic color grading that we're going to get preset. So these are the basics. So now we have done color grading. So I'm going to add another filter. So this filter is, I'm going to add the old film's projector filter right here to give an old feel to the clip. So this whole video clip, this specific clip, will now have a projector-like filter on it, as you guys see. And then for this clip, I want to do the same. So I'm going to, once again, I'm going to add color grading. I'm going to add that color grading. So the same level, basically the same. But for this one, I want my shadows to be a bit darker. You guys see that? So I want my shadows to be a bit darker. And I want my mid-gains to be a bit higher. And my highlights to be a bit lighter. So this one's going to be a bit brighter too. So we're done with that. So now we're going to add another thing, which is obviously the projector. We're going to do the old, but for this one, I'm not actually going to add for a projector. I'm going to add the techno color filter, an old techno color filter for this one. So watch this, guys. For this one, it seems that it's a little too bright, right? So for this one, it's going to seem like a projector. It's a bit low. And And for this one, it's going to seem like a Technicolor. So I added my filters just like that. All filters have been added. So at this specific part where the clip is extremely high, so I'm going to once again unlock this audio clip, select it, this very specific part, right here, I want the audio to be a bit clearer. So, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to split it. Once splits in proportion, I'm going to now select the video clip and I'm going to split that. So I want a bit of a transition also. So we'll get off this filter tab for a quick second. And as you see, I've split these two audios. So the audio here, I want to add a filter. For the actual audio, I want to add a filter. So I'm going to click on audio, and I want it to have a higher pitch. I'm just going to play it.
1.1 Introduction. We have learned about whole numbers and integers in class 6.
So this is a robot voice, so I'm going to make it even higher to the maximum level. So obviously it's gonna sound extremely weird. So we're just gonna do it to a medium voice.
A bigger collection of numbers which contains whole numbers and negative numbers. What other differences do you find between whole numbers and integers?
So that's the voice. It used to be a bit, so let's go back to normal. For normal, this is what normal would have been.
Their properties and operations. First of all, we will review and revise what we have done about integers in our previous class.
So we're just gonna, so now let's listen to it. It's gonna be much higher.
Their properties and operations. First of all, we will review and revise what we have done about integers in our previous class.
So that's it. I'm done with that filter, and we're done. So now, we will go back, and now that I've done my trimming, splitting, cutting, and I've added my filters, I can play through my video at once. So as you see, I've done my color grading for my video clips, and I've added a filter. This one is a projector filter. And this one is a bit brighter to show the Technicolor style editing. So we're just going to play through the entire clip at once. You can check the duration right here. So it says 40 seconds right here. The overall video is 1 minute and 32 seconds. So we're just waiting for the audio to come here.
(1.1) Introduction. We have learned about whole numbers and integers in class 6. We know that integers form a bigger collection of numbers which contains whole numbers and negative numbers. What other differences do you find between whole numbers and integers? In this chapter, we will study more about integers, their properties, and operations. First of all, we will review and revise what we have done about integers in our previous class. 1.2.
And just like that, the video has completed. So that's all there is to this video. So now, we're also going to go back to first. All the way back. And we have completed it. So we're going to lock it up. And now, it's time to export. To export, click on the export button. And it'll show the export panel. So there's a bunch of things you can do for exporting. There's a whole lot of presets. So I'm just going to do the YouTube export preset, and I'm just going to click on export file, choose the file, click save, and it will show how much time and how much has been completed in exporting. So that's all there is to this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So comment your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell icon to get notified every time I upload. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.